Oh, it's Bitcoin Bob, mic in hand, dropping crypto truth across the land. Tuesdays at 4, live and loud, hottest news, price spreads, making crowds proud. Flash crash hits, exchanges freeze, but Bob's chilling with cold storage keys. XRP blasting to the moon, 250 soon. Ripple scooping billions, institutions boom. HPI ETF on NYs, pumping 15%. Header is enterprise, Google and IBM in the mix. All on the speed, Ethereum gas, Bitcoin king holding fast. Bitcoin Bob show, live on X, Rumble, YouTube too. Crypto news, growth insights, what we gonna do? Price predictions flying, XR, Palmy unite. From flash crash mysteries to moonshot flight. Odell strong, dip buyers win. Bob's got the vibe, let the bull run begin. Crowds home. Episode 10, deep dives and laughs. Whale watches, wallet tips, do the math. In and out your chats, pose on the screen. Your targets mid-22, seats dreams. Chainlink, oracles, Agos chain. Stellar lumens lighting up the game. From retail Rex to institutional bets, Bob's breaking it down, no regrets. XR, Palmy rise, head of a crew. Solana squad, Ethereum true. Ever heard of whale? Short a bill. Bob's investigating, giving the thrill. Cold wallet safe, self-custody king. No hacks, no drama, let freedom ring. Yeah. Bitcoin Bob show, live on X. Rumble, YouTube too. Crypto news, growth insights, what we gonna do? Price predictions flying, XR, Palmy unite. From flash crash mysteries to moonshot flight. Odo strong, dip buyers win. Bob's got the vibe, let the bull run begin. That's the Bitcoin Bob vibe. Crypto revolution strong. Tune in Tuesdays, where the winners belong. Yo, it's Bitcoin Bob, mic in hand, dropping crypto truth across the land. Tuesdays at 4, live and loud, hottest news, price spreads, making crowds proud.
Bob, the crypto king, stacking sats while the blockchain sing. From the Genesis block to the moon we go. Welcome to the vibe of the Bitcoin Bob show. No banks, no suits, just peer-to-peer. Satoshi's dream, yeah, we living it here. Got my wallet hot, private keys on lock. Hodel through the dip, never watch the clock. Bitcoin Bob, yeah, he's running the game. Crypto revolution, remember the name. From the pizza days to a million and mo. Stacking coins high on the Bitcoin Bob show. Ho, Hodel, stack them coins, let's go. Ho, Hodel. It's the Bitcoin Bob Show.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Bitcoin Bob Show, where we dive deep into the world of crypto markets and everywhere in between. I'm your host, Bitcoin Bob, and today we've got a timely segment for you. If you've been watching your portfolio lately, you know the crypto market has been taking a bit of a beating. Bitcoin's dipped below 104, actually dipped below 101 today. Altcoins are following suit, and the total market cap has shed about 4.2% in just the past day or so. Sitting around 3.4 trillion as of November 4th, 2025 at 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's easy to feel the pinch, but hang tight. Because today we're breaking down the many reasons behind the turn down. We'll cover everything from government gridlock to global tensions, and then we're flipping the script. This isn't a doom and gloom story. It's a golden buying opportunity in disguise. We'll expose why these dips are part of the game and how they set the stage for the next big surge. Let's get into that. It should take about 10-15 minutes, so grab your coffee or something to drink, and let's unpack this. By the way, I'm going to take a drink real quick. People have been asking me, why did I shave off my goatee? Well, it was a Halloween costume that my wife and I we were involved with a group of people that actually did the Addams Family. And I was Gomez Addams, and all I had was my mustache left. The goatee was gone completely. But it came out really good. I do have a picture. I'll see if I can just hold it up to the screen and let you guys take a look at it. It was pretty fun. We had a great time. There was a bunch of us that did this. We even had Cousin It with us. So this was me and, see if I can get some, here, let me try and, there. See if that helps. That was me and my wife as Gomez and Morticia. So then I'll show you what we had for all of our friends. We had some friends that it was really cool. Just their different costumes that they had. That's all of us with Cousin It, and it was fun. Grandma, and it was a good time. So thought I'd share that with you guys and let you know why I actually cut it off. So that's why I did it. So let's get back into it. First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the ongoing U.S. government shutdown. Folks, this isn't just some political theater. It's a real economic disruptor that's been dragging on since late September, October 1st. And as of now, it's really broken a record, hitting 35 days and counting. This is the longest government shutdown in history. We're talking about millions of federal workers missing paychecks, up to 4.5 million if it stretches into December. And critical services grinding to a halt. Programs like the SNAP food stamps are at risk of running dry as early as November 1st, affecting tens of millions of Americans. So I know that they are funding half of it right now. That is the latest that we heard. I haven't heard about the remaining funds. I know that the Democrats are trying to make a deal right now, from what I understand. So I don't have that to cover today, but hopefully we'll hear something good in crypto or good for our economy in the next couple days. All right. So even Medicare, telehealth expansions have lapsed, hitting healthcare access hard. And for us in crypto, this shutdown is stalling key legislation like the market structure bill that could clarify regulations and boost international adoption. So when the government's frozen, investor confidence freezes too. Markets hate uncertainty and this impasse. Okay, tied to fights over Obamacare, tariffs, and let's see, budget details. It's amplifying risk aversion across assets, including crypto. It's like the whole economy is holding its breath, and crypto, being the high beta play it is, feels the squeeze first. So that's what's going on with our current market. I'm going to give you a little bit more information. So speaking of uncertainty, let's pivot to the political landscape post-elections. We're just over a year out from the 2024 presidential race, where Donald Trump secured his reelection and his administration has been in full swing since early 2025. Trump positioned himself as the crypto president, promising to advance the industry. And we saw an initial surge. Bitcoin jumped 60% in the months following his win, hitting highs around 111,000 by mid-2025. But fast forward to now, and the honeymoon's over. Policies like renewed tariffs have sparked flash crashes. Remember that October dip when tariffs talk renewed, wiping billions off the market in hours. Trump's growing ties to crypto businesses, including meme coins and his own ventures, add layers of volatility. It's innovative, sure, but it ties crypto sentiment to political whims. Plus, with off-site state elections and congressional battles still simmering, there's lingering doubt about how pro-crypto laws are actually playing out. Will we get clear regs or more gridlock? The political fog is keeping big money on the sidelines, contributing to the current sell-off. Now, sorry about that. I need to adjust here. On to monetary fronts. All right. So the Federal Reserve's latest moves are a big culprit. Just last week on October 29th, the Fed cut rates by 25 basis points, bringing the funds rate down to 3.75 to 4%, the lowest in 3 years. Sure, it's great to support a softening job market. Sounds good, right? But Fed Chair Powell threw cold water on expectations, hinting that December might not see another cut, is what I meant to say. Sorry about that. He mentioned strongly different views within the Fed and emphasized uncertainty in the economic outlook. So traders reacted fast. Odds of a December cut dropped from 85% to about 56%. Why does this matter for crypto? Well, lower rates typically fuel risk assets like Bitcoin by making borrowing cheaper and encouraging investment. But this hawkish pivot signals rates might stay higher longer, battling sticky inflation at 2% or above. Okay. It's led to profit taking with over $1.1 billion in liquidations hitting the market, amplifying the downturn. Crypto thrives on loose money. When the Fed tightens the reins, we see these corrections. So that's what's going on, guys. I mean, shifting gears to the global stage now. Let's talk about that a little bit further. So on the global stage, you have geopolitical tensions cranking up the heat. I mean, the war in Ukraine drags on into its fourth year, with Russia showing no signs of backing down, creating humanitarian crisis and energy shocks that ripple through global markets. Oil and gold prices are volatile, and during conflicts like this, investors flock to safe havens. But crypto's mixed role as both a risk asset and a digital gold means it gets hit hard by risk off sentiment. Then there's the Middle East, the Israeli-Hamas conflict, escalating with Iran and Hezbollah. has sparked geopolitical risk indexes. We've seen Bitcoin's volatility spike during flare-ups like the April 2024 Iran-Israel clashes, where prices swung but ultimately dipped amid fear. Other hotspots, from Sudan to border MENA tensions, are fueling crypto adoption in crisis zones for survival. But globally, they drive uncertainty, pushing capital out of volatile assets like crypto. So, in high contrast areas, crypto's a lifeline, but for border markets, it's a volatility amplifier. All right, so let me go down a little further here. And let's not forget other market specific factors piling on. We're seeing ETF outflows, those Bitcoin and altcoin funds that pumped prices earlier this year are now bleeding capital as sentiment sours, with 186.5 million in net outflows on November 3rd alone. Wow. So, weak overall sentiment lingers with the fear and greed index crashing to 21, extreme fear territory. And traditional markets finding footing while crypto lags. So macro headwinds like US-China trade tensions are resurfacing, and with thin order books. Even modest selling can cascade into crashes. November's historically choppy for Bitcoin, often ranging before big moves, but this year experts warn of more sideways action between 100 to 110. And add in over-leveraged positions getting liquidated. And you've got a perfect storm for a pullback, guys. So, I'm going to slide down a little further again. So we're all right. We've covered the storm clouds, government shutdowns, stalling progress, election aftermath, volatility, Fed caution on rates, war spiking risks, and internal market pressure like liquidations and outflows. It's a lot. And yeah, it stings to see red in your portfolio. But here's the key flip, where dips aren't the end. They're the setup for the bull market that's brewing. Think about it. Crypto's history is full of these momentums, or moments, I'm sorry. After the 2020 crash, we saw massive gains in 2023 to 2024. Bitcoin's down about 3.6% in the last 24 hours, but it's still up hugely year to year. This downturn, it's shaking out weak hands, creating entry points for smart money. The government shutdown will end. History shows they always do, and then it does. Pent-up legislation should unleash pro-crypto reform. Trump's administration, despite the bumps, is building a crypto empire with potential for regulatory clarity that boosts adoption. The Fed cuts, even if paused, signal a pivot from hikes, and analysts still see 100 basis points of easing by end 2026. Geopolitical risks, they've actually driven crypto growth in affected regions, proving its resilience as a borderless asset. All right. So, when the bull kicks in. And experts say November's chop could lead to December fireworks. Prices will soar. Bitcoin could test new highs. Altcoins like XRP could explode on utility plays, and ETFs will flow back in. This is your buying opportunity. Dollar cost average in now. Focus on fundamentals like blockchain adoption and real world use cases. Low prices are gifts for long-term holders. So stay patient, diversify, and remember, in crypto, fortune favors the bold who buy the fear. If you were able to buy the dip today, I hope you were. I wish you prosperity for it. I wasn't able to buy today. I have to wait till the 15th to buy, but I will wait, and hopefully we'll have another dip, or maybe it's still there. If not, if it goes back up, I'll still be happy. Doesn't matter. I'll still buy probably at least another 100 XRP, and probably and that's 100 coins, and then probably about another $300 in a Bitcoin. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take a break for a moment. I've got a new song that I'd like to play for everybody. It's basically about the crypto ups and downs that we've been having these last couple days. I hope you enjoy it.
Supposed to be the moonshot ride, but Bitcoin slipping below 104K. What a wild slide. From the highs of 110, now we're dipping low. At the Sol, XRP dropping 8%. Still in the show, liquidations hit a bill at 1.33. That's the pain. Market cap at 3.59T, down 3% in the rain. Fear and greed at 35, we're in the fear zone deep. Falcon season index low, Bitcoin dominance won't let them creep. Crypto, up and down we go. November sell off, investors letting go. AI tokens rising, payments on the trend, but the dip's got us tripping. When's this bear gonna end? Hot old tide, through the storm we fight. Crypto life's a roller coaster day and night. Sailors buying the dip, MicroStrategy stacking more. But ETFs are drying up, no institutional roar. Fed shutdown vibes echoing 2018's crash. On-chain data cautious, reduced selling, but still a splash. Meme coins cooling off utility, project gaining ground. ZK mount all-time OG, top trends making sound. Solana ETFs on the L's, hit her in like corn too. But the market's turning red, what we gonna do? Well, all the world climbing, uncertainty in the air. October was the worst since 15, but we don't despair. Consolidation coming, patience is the key. Break above 110K and we'll all be free. From FOM shakes to global cap dips, crypto's resilient, we flip these scripts. Crypto, up and down we go. November sell off, investors letting go. AI tokens rising, payments on the trend, but the dips got us tripping. When's this bear gonna end? Through the storm we fight. Crypto life's a roller coaster day and night. So grab your wallet, weather the storm. November 25, a new legend born. From fear to greed, we'll pump it back. Crypto forever, that's a fact.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I got my loop on for some reason. I got to take my loop off. There we go. That's better. All right. All right, so we're going to move into segment 2, price updates and predictions. let's get the lay of the land on where things stand right now at, it's 4:20 on November 4th, 2025. And what the crystal ball might show for the coming months. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm on crypto market, coin market cap, and I'm just going to go ahead and let's start with the king of crypto, Bitcoin. It is currently trading at around 101, 104 currently, down, almost 5%, 4.97% in the last 24 hours, and off roughly 10% over the past week. We've seen it test lows near 103,000, around 101,000 today, amid heavy liquidations. Over 1.1 billion wiped out across the market, with BTC longs taking a big hit. So we're going to go into Ethereum next. Ethereum is currently sitting at 3,268, almost $69. It's not faring much better. Down about 6% today, and actually it's down about 8.7% right now. So that's a little update for you. Where was I? Much better. Okay, yeah. All right, Solana is taking a steeper dive, around $154 after a 10% drop. We're actually down another 6% drop in the past 24 hours, near 22% since last week. XRP is hovering at about $2.21 currently right now. It's off 3.68% today and facing some technical headwinds. Just so everybody knows, it was actually down to $2.08 at one point today. I wish I would have grabbed some, but I was kind of worried that it was going to keep dropping and I missed it. So anyway, as for predictions, let's talk about some predictions right now. The outlook's mixed, but leans bullish for the long haul. Some analysts are calling for Bitcoin to dip further, possibly as low as 100,000 or even 74,000 in a worst case. 30% crash scenario if support breaks. So, I mean, that's quite a crash. They're talking that it could, worst case, 30% crash. We shall see. I hope not. Bitcoin's pretty strong, and I'm pretty happy with my purchases. All right. So, but on the upside, many see it climbing back to 110 by early December, with end of 2025 targets ranging from 120 to 200,000, driven by potential Fed easing and regulatory tailwinds. All right. So Ethereum could push toward 5,000 if spot ETF outflows rebound. So that's a little bit of a side note for Ethereum there. Solana might hit 248 on ecosystem growth despite recent bleeds. And XRP has upside on 350 plus. If Ripple's expansions gain traction. Remember, these are educated guesses. Crypto's volatile, so do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, and try and manage your risks. I'm just trying to help keep the crypto community informed. We'll keep tracking these levels closely. So, what's your price targets for Bitcoin by year end? Let me know in the comments. If you have any other comments about any of the other coins we discuss, XRP or Ethereum, Solana, what is your bold predictions? When do you think our ETFs are going to let loose for XRP? That'd be great to see that, get some inflows from some ETFs. All right, so we're going to go into another segment here in just a moment, but first I am going to play you a crypto song, another crypto song. This one is Bitcoin's Ride to... Actually, I think we played that one last time, so let's play Bitcoin's Moonshot to Mars. Maybe we played that one last time. All right, let's just play Bitcoin Blues and see what we got.
I was 12 years old in a small town haze. Teacher said, boy, you're lost in a maze. Grandma gave me a grant, said save it for school. But I heard about Bitcoin, man, I ain't no fool. Bought me some coins at 12 bucks a pop. Family said, kid, you're gonna fly. Got them Bitcoin blues, rolling with the dream. Crypto in my veins, riding that moonbeam. Hold up through the storm, let the doubters frown. Turn $1,000 to $1 million in this town. Dropped out of school, yeah, 15 years. Bet my folks I'd make it wipe away their fears. Built me a site called Botangle, so sweet. Tutors teaching kids made the world complete. Sold it for coins, 300 in my hand. Bitcoin kept rising like fire across the land. Got them Bitcoin blues, playing my own game. No Wall Street suits, just a kid with a flame. Hold on through the crash, let the price rebound. SRVs blue on black, wailing bends, soulful slides on a rhythm section that stops. Now I'm riding high, metal pays my call. Coin bits for the kids, gonna teach them all. Blockchain's the future, no bank's gonna chain. This rebel's got riches, feel the sun through the rain. From a grandma's gift to a fortune I spun. Bitcoin blues, man, my race is won. Got them Bitcoin blues, sparking my soul. Crypto's my fire, it's taking control. Hold up to the stars, let the world see. A kid with a dream made history. Yeah, them Bitcoin blues, they set me free from $1,000 to eternity.
All right. So shifting to Bitcoin specific news, the big story is the ongoing slide that's pushing BTC to its lowest since June. So nearing 101, actually nearing 100,000 almost, amid the U.S. government shutdown. You know, it's the lowest since June. It's tying a record. You know, the government shutdown is tying a record at 35 days. Traders are jittery, with 1.1 billion in leveraged futures liquidations hitting hard. Mostly longs erased as prices jumped 5 to 10%. Despite the pain, some see silver linings. Bitcoin's dominance is up to 60%, signaling it's holding up better than alts in the risk-off environment. In other developments, Bitcoin's ETFs saw 186.5 million in outflows on November 3rd, part of a broader 607 million weekly bleed, showing institutional profit taking after earlier records. But on-chain data hints at rebound potential. November dips have historically led to 60% surge within 45 days. Like last year's rally from 66K to 108K. You know, that would be great. So analysts note November could still turn bullish seasonally, but with the Fed's hawkish pause and geopolitical noise, expect chop. One firm warns of a death cross looming if momentum doesn't reverse soon. With poly market odds at 78% for sub 100K by 2026. That's bad. I hope we don't get sub 100K. So stay tuned. Bitcoin's resilience is resilient, but this dip tests the weak hands. Oh, hodl tight, guys. Hodl tight. All right, so we're going to talk about Ethereum next. So let me play you an Ethereum song just for you. I am putting my little Ethereum logo up there for you. But this one is Ethereum's anthem to me. I love it.
Back in 2013, a spark in the night, Vitalik dreamed of a chain burning bright. Smart contracts coded, a vision so grand. Ethereum rose from the blockchain land. Crowd selling 18 mil strong. Ether was born and the world sang along. July 15, the mainnet took flight. A decentralized dream in the digital light. Oh, Ethereum, your code to the stars. From a white paper dream to a world that's ours. Smart contracts humming, the future's in play. Ethereum's rising, we're here to stay. DO took a hit, oh the hack broke our trust. Millions were drained, left the chain in the dust. Hard fork or not, we face the divide. Ethereum classic, but we stay for the ride. Archeos boomed, DeFi took hold. Uniswap pay, turning code into gold. NFTs shining from apes to fine art. Ethereum's pulse is the blockchain's heart. Oh, Ethereum, your code to the stars. From a white paper dream to a world 100 bills strong. 8,000 nodes and the chain moves along. Stable coins flow, 1 trillion in trade. Ethereum's legacy, it's never gonna fade. Solana's fast, but we're battle-tested true. Sharding on the horizon, there's more we'll pursue. From Vitalik spark to a global sensation, Ethereum's code is our world's new creation. Oh, Ethereum, your code to the stars. From a white paper dream to a world that's ours. Smart contracts humming, the future's in play. Ethereum's rising, we're here to stay. So raise up your nose, let the depths all sing for the blockchain that gave the world wings. From a kid with a vision to a decentralized call, Ethereum forever, we're answering
And with that, we're going to move over to Ethereum. So Ethereum's under pressure. It's down to 3,400. Actually, it's down to 3,279 at the moment. After a 6% slide today. It's actually an 8.97% slide today. Officially turning negative year to date after starting 2025 near 33.53, with traders buying the dip despite the third largest spot outflow since October. So net flows hit 359 million on November 3rd. Net outflows. Wow. That's a lot. So that's the pain from broader market dips, but Ethereum's ecosystem remains the best, per some analysts, with calls for it to top 5,000 by year end on fundamentals like the upcoming Fusaka upgrade in late November, boosting data capacity 8x. All right, so key news, protect your BTC exposure with ETH shorts, says one research firm. As sell-side pressure mounts, Ethereum's facing similar liquidation woes, with over $300 million wiped out alongside Solana. But on the bright side, on-chain activity shows higher lows since October, eyeing 4,500 to 5,766 upside, aligning with ETH BTC retracements. With the Fed's rate cut not sparking the expected rally, ETH's fortnightly and monthly performance is double-digit red, but its role in DeFi and NFTs could fuel a rebound if sentiment flips, especially with funding rates signaling historic short squeezes. So, I got one segment left, guys. I'm going to go ahead and play one more song, and then we'll get into the last segment. The last segment, I'll cover Solana and XRP. I think we played an XRP song last time, so I think I'll play a Solana song this time. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh.
I was born in the cold 2017's glow, and Natalie had a dream where the blockchain would flow. Proof of history, it's ticking like a clock. Solana's running fast, ain't never gonna stop. Oh, Solana, you're my blockchain queen, rising through the storms, living a dream. Low fees, high speed, you're burning up the night. Solana blues keep shining in the crypto light. Mainnet hitting 20, the world began to see DeFi and NFTs all running wild and free. From Serum to the meme coins, dog with head and bone, you climbed up to the moon, left the doubters in the dark. Oh, Solana, you're my blockchain queen, rising through the storm, living a dream. Low fees, high speed, you're burning up the night. Solana blues keep shining in the crypto light. But the road got rough, outages came to call. FTX went down, took a piece of us all. You stumbled, you fell, but you never stay low. Fire dancers coming, gonna make that fire Now it's 25 and you're back on the rise. Saxophone in my hand, Web3 in my eyes. From millions of transactions to a world that's alive. Solana, you're the spark that keeps the dream revived. Oh, Solana, you're my blockchain queen, rising through the storms, living the dream. Low fees, high speed, you're burning up the night. Solana blues keep shining in the crypto light. Yeah, Solana, keep running, don't you ever slow down. With your heart in the code, you're the talk of the town. Through the highs and the lows, you're my blockchain muse. Solana, you're singing them sweet Solana blues. Solana blues.
All right, so we're wrapping up with Solana and XRP today. So Solana's been hammered. Sol's down 10% to below 156. Let me pull up my crypto live and see if that is the case still. It is down 6.42% at 155.37. So $155.37 is current price of Solana right now. It's bleeding nearly 22% since its ETF debut, despite very solid inflows and a fresh ETF launch today. So it amplifies Solana's 3% monthly option income ETF SOLM on SIBO. The third after Bitwise and Grayscale. So this is their third ETF, guys. The bull party's over with the upward trend line from April smashed and Fibonacci levels eyed for support around $152. Analysts say it's one of the best setups in years for a comeback, potentially becoming Wall Street's go-to for stablecoins. But current momentum's bearish with increasing downside risk. Watch 180 for reversals, guys. Watch 180. All right. So let's move on. We're going to put up my other logo or my other coin here. We're going to talk about my favorite, XRP. Although it's been giving me troubles lately, I still love it. XRP is not immune. Nearing a death cross after falling 5.4%. Actually, 4.26 now to $2.21. So it's tightening in a triangle pattern. Watch for 210 for breakdown. But positives abound. Ripple launched Ripple Prime, a U.S. spot prime brokerage for OTC trading, over-the-counter trading, guys. Expanding institutional offerings, and explained how XRP will drive faster global payments via XRP Ledger adoption and U.S. Ripple dollar stablecoin milestones. Let's see. Bitnomial, Bitnomial, that's what it says, Bitnomial. They added XRP as margin collateral, boosting derivatives access. XRP slipped below $2.50 amid resistance at $2.55, but chart neutrality suggests a breakout zone ahead. Swell conference this week could catalyze with ETF odds high. So we'll see. Let's see. With ETFs high. If utility plays out, explosions to $3 plus are possible. And, we shall see. Anyway, folks, that's what I got. That is the roundup that I have for you. Crypto's wild ride continues, man. Stay informed. Stay stacking. Stack those sats. Buy the dip. Dollar cost average. But get yourself positioned right now while it's down. Don't chase green candles. Go buy it when it's red. So that's it for Bitcoin Bob, and we hope to see you next week. Thank you for watching my show. It really does. It means a lot for people to come in and hear what I have to say about crypto. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I am informed, and I do read the news a lot about what's going on in crypto. So I try and write these daily these weekly shows. It takes me a while to gather the information, but for the most part, they're as accurate as it can be. I even try and get the current price. Like I pull up my crypto market overview off of CoinMarketCap while I'm on the show. That way I can give you the latest and greatest price, what I'm currently talking about. Well, that's all I have. Again, thank you, everybody, and we will see you next Tuesday on the Bitcoin Bob Show at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and share the link to your friends. Let's get some more people watching the show. I seem to get more people watch the show after the live stream, which... That's fine with me. People don't want to interact. That's great. But it does. It would be nice to have some people interact in the comments in the chat. So invite some friends out next time. Maybe get something rocking in the chat, and we'll talk and go from there. Anyway, thank you again, and have a great rest of your week. And we shall see you next time.
It's the Bitcoin Bob Show. So grab your keys, join the BTC flow. We're stacking to the moon with the Bitcoin Bob Show.
If you're loving this podcast, hit that like button, subscribe to stay updated, and share it with your friends. Your support keeps this show going strong on X, Rumble, and YouTube.